Hi, I'm Jake. What's your name?
Hey Jake, my name is Anita Noe. Actually, was Anita Schnucke Noe.
Okay. And you are from Germany, correct?
I am from Germany. I lived there the major part of my life.
Okay. Well, when exactly did you move to America?
That would be this summer, about 19 years ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's a long time.
That's very long.
Can't help any about my accent. It's going to be there for the next 20 years.
Well, once you moved here, did you experience any type of culture shock or anything that was just absurd here in America that you're not used to coming from Germany?
Yeah. I mean, it's not that much of a different society. It's just a certain different lifestyle that we live here than we live in Germany for the reason that we just have a lot more space here. We have a little bit more income to this house, and we have this extremely large refrigerators. Every of my visitors says, "What is that? Is this a closet?" No, this is the refrigerator. We got gallon milk jars versus our smaller milk jars, and everything is a little bit easier accessible.
Okay. What is a common reaction when you meet new people that are from America? Do they have like a reaction to you because of your accent or anything?
Yeah, the accent disclosed right away. Something isn't just normal in that sense, and I can see in the people's eyes that they're wondering, I say, "Now, where is she from?" And sometimes I just disclose it when there is time right away from my side. Otherwise, they ask me where I'm from, and then quickly a conversation starts. How did you get here, and how do you like it? And I'm doing the same thing if I meet somebody from another country.
Right.
In general, it's always a very warm welcome. It makes me always feel good.
That's good. Do you have any experience like any backlash from like the Holocaust, or do you know anyone that lived through the Holocaust or anything?
Yeah, I would say I'm the first generation past Second World War. My parents lived right through the Second World War, therefore as Germans they were in one way or another way affected or involved. My father was a soldier. Some of my other relatives deserted. Don't publish this now. My mother, who was German but grew up in Czechoslovakia, lost their home during the war when the Russian front moved into Europe, and then she met my father and moved to northern Germany. There are a lot of people that are still right around us. You can hear some of the Germans that are living here that were affected, to the point that they had to go through prison time, concentration camp time, and it's something that when you live in my age through it as a young person, you will never forget. It does something to you. And my position is that I'm just always very open to discuss it, talk about it, and make everybody aware that we'll never ever do that again. I guess that's why I argue and don't just take requests. I argue. If it doesn't make sense, I don't do it.
That's right. What exactly brought you to America? Was there anything in particular?
I used to travel here a lot, and I love traveling, always traveled. I'm in the travel industry. And on one of the trips, I came back from Costa Rica, stopped in New Orleans for the jazz purposes only, and met my husband, whom I asked for directions. And he was just so kind that we just stayed in touch, and 4 months later I moved here, and a year later we got married, and that was like 19 years ago.
It's a cool story.
Yeah, be careful whom you ask for direction or whom you answer to.
Could be your next husband or wife.
Absolutely.
What's your favorite part of the U.S. that you visited this far?
That's very hard. I'm very happy where I am.
Okay.
A lot of people, I think, don't know enough about Mississippi. I really enjoy it. I do like a little bit more the countryside and the access to the city. I have a high appreciation for our national parks. I've seen most of them, and I'll go back anytime I can. Either way, either in a tent or in a 4-star hotel, it doesn't matter. It's beautiful. I enjoy San Francisco and New York. They're gorgeous. The access from Mississippi, Memphis, and New Orleans makes it very attractive, but we just have very beautiful park sites and recreational areas that you do not find this accessible in many other countries.
Right. So you've pretty much traveled different places here in America.
Very much. Love it. Yeah.
All right. What's your least favorite part of being? Do you have a least favorite thing that you do not like about America?
Now, who came up with that question? Kind of might be my stepdaughter or
Yes.
something like that. Okay, well, I guess the most difficult for me is after I've been educated for so many years to speak my mind. And it's kind of a post-war educational situation, I think. So we don't do just what we're told, we switch our brain on. I'm very outspoken. And this can appear, and probably does appear, is that I'm very opinionated. Now, the way I am educated, it is that we are to have an opinion, but that doesn't mean that we think this opinion is right. I sometimes miss discussions where I really know what the person thinks, like it or not, and I don't profile the person once I hear, okay, now you like a certain party and therefore you are good, bad, or medium. But I sometimes miss the discussions that can get very heated, but not in any negative way. It's just an exchange, and that exchange helps me learning. If I don't know what you think and I think different, you might be right, but and you will bring up a thought that I had not considered, so I don't even know that I look at it right. So discussions are to me something that I wish we would kind of participate a little bit more in. Good.
Well, I like how we color coordinated this, and
yeah,
it was my
correct.
pleasure interviewing you. It was
Thank
nice to
you
meet
so
you.
much, Jake. Y'all are doing a great job.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
All right, take